Ladies and gentlemen, there are a few seats up front if you'd like to have a seat so you don't have to stand. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. We are going to get started in just a minute or so, but we do ask one quick favor, if you don't mind. If you have your cell phones, if you would please put them on silent so that your favorite ringtone is not going off in the room, and your family everywhere they're watching, they will know you are in here because they said they heard your ringtone. So if you'll do us that favor, we appreciate it. We are awaiting Dr. Wright, and then we will get started. So, Kristen, give us just a minute. Don't start yet. Yes, I'll let you know. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are in for a really special treat. For those of you who haven't heard this already, we've never, in my recollection, had a live performance at a superintendent citation program. But I'm so excited about these students, and I know you're going to show them a lot of love because they have a really unique story, and I'm not going to spoil it for you. We'll wait until it's time to officially recognize them, but it's a really cool story. So Dr. Wright said he'll be here in just a minute, and as soon as he gets here, we will get started. It's our commitment to get you out of here in an hour or less. Usually it's less. And so what we'll do is, after we do the formal portion of the program, you take your photos, shake his hand, we conclude, and then you go out and eat cake, lots of cake, please, because we don't want it left here tomorrow. And if you don't want to eat any tonight, as I mentioned to the guest earlier, you can take it home in a cup and have cupcake, all right? We'll get started in just a minute. Thank you. Mic check, mic check. 3, 2, 1, mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Six, seven. I know I was going to start something with that. Okay, we have a special guest announcer. What did you want to share?
At my school is the 67 Dale School.
All right, there we go. Thank you for sharing. Okay, real talk here. Principals, how many of you guys knew about 6-7? All right, Mr. Helmick, you got it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and get started because we have a special performance. So, Kristen, if you will give us 5 seconds, and then you can go ahead and open the mics, and we will get started. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to our monthly Superintendent Citation program. Would you please give yourselves a nice round of applause? Okay, we're going to try that again because if I were giving myself a round of applause, I would blow the roof off. So let's try that again. Give yourselves a nice round of applause. That's what I'm talking about. On behalf of the administration, we want to welcome you here. This is absolutely one of our favorite times of the month where we get to welcome in students and staff who are helping Little Rock School District shine. So we want to officially welcome you and say thank you so much for being here. We will honor your time and get you out of here as quickly as possible, but we did not want the month to go by without giving a shout out to all of you spectacular students and staff members. Part of the evening is dedicated to giving you a shout out, but we also have refreshments in the lobby. And as I mentioned to you prior to the start of this program, we invite you to go out and enjoy some before you leave because we do not want to have cake here tomorrow. And elementary parents, this is my favorite thing to say. We give them sugar and then we send them home with you. So please enjoy the refreshments. This program is being aired on Comcast Channel 4, UVerse Channel 99, as well as on our YouTube channel. So anywhere in the world, if you have family, they're welcome to join and watch via YouTube this evening, or you can let them play it back and watch it on demand as many times as they would like. So the order of the program will be that we will call you up, announce your name, and you will shake Dr. Wright's hand and take a photo and then return to your seat. Parents, if you don't mind allowing us to go ahead and move through the program as quickly as possible, that way we will get you out of here in time for cake, dinner, and homework, right? So on behalf of the administration, again, we want to say thank you for being here. So as I mentioned to you before we came into the room, we have a special treat for you this evening because this group is brand new to the Little Rock School District, and they have a very special story. Thanks to the Arnold Schultz grant from the International Bluegrass Foundation, Chico Elementary has formed a string band, and these talented students are not only bringing bluegrass to LRSD, they've had the pleasure of taking it to the big stage as well. They had to perform this past weekend, or were invited to do so, opening for Grammy Award winner Dom Flemons at the Arkansas String Band Festival in Springdale, and we're very proud of these students. So if you would please, before we give them their citations, they're going to do a special performance just for you this evening. Would you please give them a nice LRSD round of applause as they arrive? Come on down, students. Don't be shy. You were on a big stage this past weekend, so we know you're not shy. Under the direction of Mr. Ferris, Mr. Aaron Ferris, we are going to be treated to Boil Them Cabbage Down. And I've heard this song so many times in our office. We're also going to attempt to have a duet. So, come on up. Are you? Oh, I got to come over here? Oh, my goodness. Okay. I didn't know all this was happening. Okay. I'm going to let you hold that.
Singers didn't show up, so we're having to ad lib.
Boil them cabbage down. 1, 2, Miles, here you go.
Cabbage down. An old coon-dong, blind as she could be. Every night about supper time, I believe that dog could see. Boil them cabbage down and down, bake them biscuits round, round. The only song that I can sing is boil them cabbage down. Butterfly with wings of gold, firefly wings of flame. Beck got no wings at all, but he gets there just the same. Boil them cabbage down, down, make them biscuits round, round. The only song that I can sing is boil them cabbage down. All right, that's a first, right? All right, students, stay up here so you can get your citations, but I'm going to ask Mr. Aaron Ferris to come up very quickly to explain exactly how special this particular event was that you were invited to and why you were invited.
So this was the Arkansas String Band and Country Blues Festival in Springdale, Arkansas, which was a very, very big deal. There was acts from all over the United States. We opened, and actually the kids got to perform with and meet and hang out with Dom Flemons, who is a Grammy Award-winning artist. They let him on the tour bus, so we made the joke, we're taking it on the road. So it was from the Arnold Schultz grant, which is the International Bluegrass Music Association, and what it is it's a grant to promote bluegrass for people of color. Right? And so as far as we know, Rachel, the lady who put on the String Band Festival, and myself, and we know a lot of people in this genre of music, as far as we know, this is the first and only all-black string band in the state of Arkansas. They're right here. Okay. And so I do the instrumentals here, and then my partner here is Sherry O'Rourke, and she does the vocals with most of the stuff like that. And so we split that at Chico Elementary.
Thank you very much. And while you're up here, we're going to go ahead and give you citations. Renaya Pryor. Dr. Wright is coming to see you. Right there. Mm-hmm. Miles Baker. Miles plays for the symphony also, which is pretty impressive. Chad Williams. Chad's not here. Ethan Judge. Genesis Starks. And Zayden Bazir. Proud parents, would you please stand so we may acknowledge you? Thank you all for being here. The Little Rock School District doing big things. Ms. O'Rourke, if you don't mind going up, taking a quick photo with your students and Dr. Wright. Can we move that chair? Thanks. So we actually have a video that we created about the students, and that's the only reason I heard that song is in my head. Boil them cabbage down and down, make them biscuits round and round. It's going in my head over and over and over because we heard it playing, but we're very proud of you students. Unique opportunities being presented. So congratulations for representing the district so well, and thank you also, Ms. O'Rourke and Mr. Ferris. Would you please give them another round of applause? Oh, Ms. Curry's here. I didn't see you. Thank you for being here. Principal Curry. All right, we're going to move on now to our Pinnacle View volunteers, recognizing exceptional community service. They volunteered at the Arkansas Food Bank at a time when the nonprofit could really use the extra hands and, of course, the extra help. So we're proud of the students from Pinnacle View, and we will also be recognizing the students from DECA as well. But right now, please help us salute the FCCLA students and their sponsor, Ms. Lauren McKay. Ayman Ali.
McKay's not going to be here, and I'm Ms. Williams.
Okay, so Ms. Williams is representing on behalf of Ms. McKay. Ishin Bacharaya. Jemiah Hawkins. Aubrey Sloan Jackson Knight. Sama Mahmood. Ruth Parr. Raymond Patillo. Alasia Fountain. Let's give these students a nice round of applause in their absence. And Ms. Williams, if you want to go ahead and take a photo with the students, that would be awesome. Proud parent of this student, please stand so we may recognize you. Mom, so we wanted you to stand up. Thank you for being here. Our next certificates go to, or citations rather, are in recognition of exceptional community service as well as DECA members during the 25-26 school year where they volunteered at the food bank as well. Demonstrating their leadership, compassion, and strong commitment to supporting families in need. Grant Foreman III, who is the governor of DECA. Princeton Foreman. Is it Major Princeton Foreman, or is that your title?
No, it's Governor Grant Foreman and Major Princeton.
Okay, so Major Princeton Foreman. All right. Landon James Foster. Kamari Elise Swanigan. Peyton Harrington Daniels. Paris L. Pounds. And proud parents, if you're in the room, would you please stand so we may recognize you? Thank you for being here to support your students. And of course, Miss Williams. They wanted to take a group photo, Dr. Wright. You guys go in the center of the room if you don't mind. Thank you. It warms our hearts to know that our students and staff are so giving. And in this case, their generosity will warm the feet of many. So we wanted to give a special shout out this evening to Fulbright Elementary and teacher sponsor Miss Susan Heffron Shelton for their 14th annual Socktober. Isn't that awesome? 14 years and going strong. Please come on up, Miss Shelton. She's representing all of the wonderful students and staff at Fulbright. Any of your kiddos here? Oh, you got one with you. Yay. Awesome. Awesome. So they collected socks for those in need. And of course, we did have some really cool days earlier in October, but winter is not even officially here yet. So I'm sure those socks will come in handy. And we want to say a special thank you to Fulbright and Helper for being so conscientious in supporting community members in their time of need. We are also proud of Mableville Middle School. They participated in the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission's Generation Summit. They were recognized in several categories, and so it is appropriate that we recognize them this evening, along with their sponsor and GT teacher, Miss Jessica Key. Let's welcome, please, Javion Simpson. Excellence in casting. So I'm presuming that's casting for the fish, is that correct?
39 seconds.
Oh, awesome. Awesome, awesome. 39 seconds, she said. Did you pull something in when you came?
They just had to cast it out.
Okay, they just casted it out, so that's pretty cool too. Jessica Urias, recognition in STEM. Marley Kelly, recognition of excellence in archery. Mateo Gutierrez, recognition of excellence in air rifle. Isabel Palacios, recognition in STEM. Surly, is it Ponce or Ponce? Surly Ponce, recognition of excellence in photography. Ava Turner, recognition in STEM, excellence. And Santiago Devune Garcia, duck calling competition. There is a certain skill that you have to master to be an excellent duck caller. So it's too bad he's not here. We would have loved to have heard that this evening. But congratulations to students. Proud parents, would you please stand? Thank you all for being here. And of course, proud principal, Ms. Jasmine Jeter, and teacher sponsor, Ms. Jessica Key. Congratulations again. Very proud of these students and their teacher. The Little Rock School District is making a name for itself in the robotics arena, locally, regionally, and all across the state. With multiple competitions and opportunities, our students are being showcased in STEM in meaningful ways, the most recent of which was during the SpookBots Showdown VEX IQ tournament. Do you know why it was called SpookBots? Not the students who participated, but anybody else in the room want to tell us why it was called SpookBots? It happened when? There we go. SpookBots. You guys are just so bright, I'm telling you. At any rate, we're very excited that our students performed well, and they continue to have tournaments at Henderson. So parents, if you have students who are interested in robotics, please make sure they get tapped into programs at their schools, because they have opportunities to participate in tournaments and win, and then be recognized here with superintendent citations, but above and beyond that, have a great experience in the areas of science, technology, and engineering, which we know is so important, or are so important, those areas, as students pursue particular careers. So it is our pleasure to recognize these outstanding students and thank our GT team for organizing and hosting these kinds of opportunities and competitions. From Don Roberts Elementary, Roger Jorgensen. Isra Tolbert, also from Don Roberts. Cameron Biddle. Jason Lee. Daye Patel. Connor Owens. Harrison Reynolds. Samir Gopalam. Arthur Arachavanda. Cruz Renders. Rand Wood. Author of Kamashidi. Adhav Aravanda. And I do apologize if I did not get these pronunciations just right, which I'm sure I did not, but please forgive me. Carter Decker. Shriyan Roy Choudhury. Would the proud parents of all of these students please stand so we may recognize you? Thank you for being here. And of course, it goes without saying, Mr. Stephen Helmick, proud principal, and if there are any other administrators with you, Mr. Helmick. Did I miss any students? Which student's name did I miss? Come on up, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Please come on up so I can. Did I miss your name? Did I miss it? No, we've got all three sponsors here too. Okay. All right. All sponsors, please come up so we may recognize you. Thank you for spending your evening with us to support these amazing students. So proud of them. And you too. Congratulations. You all are awesome. Okay, don't leave. You can tell them yourself. This is Principal Stephen Helmick, never missing a moment to help celebrate his students, and I don't blame him. So please share what you just shared with me.
Well, I just want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors, the teachers that work with these students. They've been working all summer, and within the first 2 tournaments already, all 3 of these teams have qualified for state. So pretty exciting.
Thank you, Mr. Helmick. And do we have any of the Williams students here? they wouldn't have anywhere to sit down, would they? We'll make sure we get them recognized at the next meeting. Thank you so much. Congratulations again to all of you. The LRXD VEX IQ Robotics Competition, by the way, provides elementary school students with exciting open-ended robotics and research project challenges that enhance their science, technology, engineering, and mathematics skills through hands-on student-centered learning. And we're very, very proud of these students. So thank you again for being here. So now we went from the littles to the bigs, or we're going to the bigs. And they are big winners, always. These are none other than the Little Rock Central High School debate team members. They're always winning, so as that song says, all they do is win, 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 no matter what. They earned 2 coveted invitations to the 2025 Green Hill School Round Robins in Addison, Texas. That's one of the nation's most prestigious debate events. And only the top 14 competitors in the country are invited to participate in each round robin. And then they also were selected for policy debate. We've got a couple of students who've been invited for that. I'm going to let the debate guru tell you more about it because they're actually being recognized for a couple of things this evening, and I don't want to not do them honor by not saying the things correctly because I'm not a debate expert. So we have a couple of folks in here who are. Mr. Colton Gilbert, who is one of the debate instructors at Central, and of course the chair. She's a doctor now. I used to just know her as Miss Rosie Valdez, but she is Dr. Rosie Valdez Block. So please welcome her to the podium to help us with sharing more about these prestigious recognitions, and then we'll call the students up for their citations.
All right, I promise a good thing about being a debater is that we talk fast, so don't be alarmed by the number of students we have here. I do want to thank Dr. Wright and the incomparable Pam Smith and their team for always celebrating our students. You've probably seen our students at presentations like this quite a bit, and it always seems kind of hard to decipher what it is we're being celebrated for, so I'm hoping to provide a little context for that this evening. A number of our students are being recognized for earning national bids. So in order to go to the national championship, it's like the Race for the Roses, the Kentucky Derby for high school speech and debate. You have to earn a number of bid legs in order to get to go. And that requires that we travel to 32 tournaments out of the year. Our season starts in August and ends in June. So we do that all year long in order to watch our students earn those bids to the national championship. So we're recognizing this evening Jack Liu and Alvin Wu. Jack Liu and Alvin Wu are juniors. They have 3 bids to the National Tournament of Champions. They were 3rd place in the Green Hill Round Robin, one of the hardest competitions to earn an invitation to. They were the only juniors competing and placed 3rd. They are most significantly wait, I'm still talking about you. They are most significantly currently ranked the #1 critical policy debate team in the country. Jack shared with me today, as I was kind of compiling some of this, that in the tournaments that they have attended this year, it's nearly 25 debate rounds that they have competed in preliminary debates. That doesn't include elimination debates. They have only lost 1 debate this year. It is the highest prelim record in the country. All right, now y'all can go. Or just stay up here. All right, next is Harper Ware and Jenny Batchelor. You'll just slide down. They are a sophomore and junior team, and they most recently bid at the J.W. Patterson Invitational at Heritage Hall in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Harper is one of the only sophomores in the country who has bid to the National Tournament of Champions in Policy Debate. Her partner is sick, can't be with us. Aki Naravula and Eric Tang, seniors. They recently also bid to the National Tournament of Champions at the J.W. Patterson Invitational at Heritage Hall. We cleared all of these teams at that national qualifier, which is kind of a rare feat in and of itself. Next up is Gabby Torrance. She's a junior Lincoln Douglas debater. Gabby has advanced to elimination rounds at 2 national qualifiers, the Grapevine Classic and the J.W. Patterson Invitational. Yay. Next up is Maddox Kira's White. She's a sophomore, and this year she was a finalist in congressional debate at the Grapevine Classic. This is only her second year in debate, and she made it to finals of congressional debate. She's also a decorated student athlete. She's a wrestler. Next up is Alec Bean and Rozick Wilkerson. They're a sophomore junior team. Yay! Despite this being only their second year in competitive debate, they earned a place in the Sweet 16 at the J.W. Patterson Invitational at Heritage Hall as well. So all of these students up here advanced at this one national championship qualifier. Next up is Amal Kataria, senior. Yay. This is Amal, looking very dapper in green velvet this evening. Amal is being recognized for 2 things this evening. He is a senior in our team. He's been in our program for 4 years. This year, he was selected as the winner of the Jonathan Brody Service to Debate Award winner, given by the tournament at Grapevine in Grapevine, Texas. This award is named in memory of a high school and collegiate debate champion who passed, but when he was a student competitor, he was really committed to making debate accessible and providing service to the debate community, both as a high schooler and as a college competitor. Amal was nominated. There were 18 nominees at the tournament this year, and Amal was selected as the recipient. Amal's partner is coming up next. That is Arush Gaddy, also a senior. Together, Arush and Amal have competed in 2 bid round qualifying rounds at both the Grapevine Classic and at the J.W. Patterson Invitational at Heritage Hall. So these are all of our policy and LD students who are partially there on the road to qualification or have advanced to elimination rounds at national qualifiers. One who is missing tonight because he's ill is Cameron Simmons. He is a senior who has earned 2 bids in Lincoln Douglas debate to the National Tournament of Champions. Gabby and, oh, I missed one. Han, hold on. You, Han Hu, come on up. I was like, wait a minute, I don't have her. Sorry, just suffering from success. It's so hard to keep up with. Yuhan advanced to the bid round at the J.W. Patterson Invitational as well. So now we have all of them up here. Cameron Simmons is a member of the Lincoln Douglas debate part of our program. He has 2 bids and was a Green Hill round robin participant as well this year in Lincoln Douglas. Gabby, Han, and Cameron are coached directly by Mr. Gilbert in our program. They are among the only LD debaters who have ever advanced to elimination rounds from Arkansas, and Mr. Gilbert remains the only Lincoln Douglas coach in Arkansas history to qualify students in that event to the Tournament of Champions. I promise I'm circling home. Here we go. Student Congress delegation. The Arkansas Communication and Theater Arts Association hosts the state championship in congressional debate. It's hosted at the Capitol. We actually get to debate in the congressional chambers, which is really cool. We do very well at this event every year, but because of the nature of this event, we have some ebbs and flows in years. We graduate a lot of competitors and we have to rebuild. We thought that perhaps this might be a rebuild year because we graduated nearly all of our competitors who consistently did this event over the last 2 years. However, we were very successful there too. So we're recognizing Isabel Elkins and Rita Sarahin from House 1. They were two of the highest scoring delegates in House 1. Jacob Torello and Annika Dean. House 2 delegates who also got second place or third place best bill in House 2. They authored a bill recommending to Arkansas Congress to end cash bail in Arkansas. And they placed second in or third in best bill in that competition. Annika, who's already up here, and then Allie Clark Hunt. Yay. Allie and Annika were recognized this year with the Mary Ingalls Award. Both of them received them in their respective houses. This is the highest individual honor bestowed upon a competitor at the Arkansas Student Congress competition. There are only 3 of these given, 1 for each house, and Central brought home 2 of 3 of them in Allie Clark Hunt and Annika Dean. Our 6th member of our delegation is ill as well and could not be here. That's Hugo Miravel. But together with Allie, Hugo won second place best delegation in House 2. So he and Allie in House 2 won House 3. Just kidding. That's Mr. Gilbert's house. Second place best delegation. Overall, so all of our delegation minus our sick Hugo placed 3rd overall best delegation in the Arkansas Student Congress competition. As ever, we really want to thank our amazing principal, Miss Nancy Rousseau, for her constant support of our program and our competitors at every level. Little Rock Central is and has long been the only Title I urban public school nationally ranked in speech and debate, and that is in large part due to the fact that quite literally no administrator in our state or at the helm of national surrogate programs we routinely beat promotes, celebrates, supports, and advocates for speech and debate the way that Ms. Rousseau does and has for decades. I also want to thank our new assistant principal, Mr. Eric Stewart, who supervises the communication department at Little Rock Central, which is no easy feat if you know any of us in that department, and is also here tonight because, like Ms. Russo, he believes in the power of speech and debate education, and in his short tenure so far at Little Rock Central, he's been a very visible and engaged and aggressive supporter of our program and everything that's housed in our busy department, including our theater program. I'm going to take a slight little moment of indulgence and just say that I know Pam, she's checking her watch. I know. Should have brought my timer. I want to take a moment to say what it means when I say routinely at these programs that we're the only nationally ranked Title I public school in speech and debate. There are over 4,000 speech and debate programs that are active and competitive in the country. And I worry sometimes that because we are so successful, the fact that we are that successful is taken for granted. Our team competes every weekend against private schools across the nation whose tuitions rival huge public universities and Ivy League tuitions. We compete against public schools that are public in so much as you're a millionaire and can live in the neighborhoods that are zoned to those schools. We are one of the only entirely student-funded and student-fundraised programs in the country. It is a humbling but valuable experience for our competitors to arrive at tournaments in borrowed vans, my own vehicle, Mr. Gilbert sometimes, and big yellow school buses, while our competition enjoys the privilege of open-ended airline tickets and school logo emblazoned charter buses. It is humbling for our competition, though, that we beat them every weekend. In and out, up and down the Midwest and South, and on both coasts, our speech and debate alums are on full scholarships at over 20 higher education institutions currently. Our older alums are movers and shakers in the capital city right now, and most of them readily credit the education they got at Little Rock Central and schools like Parkview, including me and Mr. Gilbert. We're not so secret, proud former Patriots. they credit the districts and schools like Central and Parkview with their experiences as public servants now. I kind of digress, though not really. When you consider where to send your students in Central Arkansas, know that while there are many, many reasons to choose any school in Little Rock School District and to choose Little Rock Central in particular, a big reason is because your students will get to be part of programs like this in speech and debate and gain portable skills and advocacy skills that will serve them well beyond graduation. I had to take that indulgence because I'm extraordinarily proud of my kids. And I don't want anyone to ever take for granted, because they are so successful, how much work our coaches pour in to making sure that they meet with success and have opportunities, and how much work they pour in despite also being student athletes and strong academic performers. I'm very proud of you all. Thank you.
Well, you guys got to go down for a group photo. If that's not a sales pitch for LRSD, I don't know what is. So, proud parents, would you please stand so we may recognize you? Thank you for being here. And Ms. Russo and Mr. Stewart, if y'all will go and take a photo as well. All right, we are almost at the end of the program. If you guys would indulge us for just another quick moment, if you don't mind. We had a student who arrived that we want to make sure we recognized him, Zayden Bazir. Thank you for being here, Mr. Zayden. He has his citation already, but he wants to take a photo with Dr. Wright. Proud principal and parent. Thank you both for being here. Is Liam Drew here by chance? No? Do we have any other students that we did not call? All right. Well, we did pretty good. We didn't miss anyone tonight. I'm super excited about that. We thank all of you for being here this evening, for being the best ambassadors that you could possibly be on behalf of the Little Rock School District. We shine when you shine. So thank you for continuing to do so. Also, thank you, parents, for entrusting your children to us. We hope that something you've seen or heard this evening will continue to inspire you to want to be a part of the Little Rock School District family, because you see we have kernels of excellence throughout the district, and we want you to continue to be a part of our Little Rock School District family and to help us tell our story. We also like to remind you to follow us on all of our social media platforms, Facebook, X, Instagram. And if you have not done so, we encourage you to download the Little Rock School District app. It is free, and you will never miss a message from the Little Rock School District. And if you get tired of me calling you, you have options. You can get a text or an email. But seriously, we want you to follow the district because we want you to be able to keep up with all of the exciting and wonderful things that your students are doing. Thank you again. We invite you to go out and enjoy refreshments, and be sure to check this out again on YouTube. Tell your friends and family. Have a great evening.